What if I told you the real secret to losing weight has almost nothing to do with the gym? Seriously, today we're diving into a concept that is so powerful it could completely flip how you think about burning calories.
You know the feeling, right? You're dragging yourself to the gym, you're sweating, you're putting in the work, but when you step on the scale, nothing. It's just so frustrating and it makes you want to give up.
And here's why it feels that way. Look at this. You go on a tough 45-minute run, and yeah, you burn about 250 calories. But then you grab a single bagel and bam! All that effort is completely wiped out in just a few minutes. It's this crazy cycle that makes you feel like you're just spinning your wheels.
But what if the problem isn't your workout or that bagel? What if you're just focused on the wrong thing entirely? Well, we're about to unlock your body's hidden calorie burning engine. It's called the NEAT secret. See, for most of us, that's the real problem. Our focus is all wrong. We obsess over that 1 hour in the gym, but that's just a tiny, tiny fraction of our day. And it's not even close to the whole story when it comes to your metabolism.
The actual secret to fat loss that you can stick with isn't about adding another hour of cardio. It's about tapping into all the energy you burn outside of your planned workouts. It's all about something called NEAT.
So, what on earth is NEAT? Well, it stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Okay, that's a mouthful, I know. But it's just the scientific way of saying it's all the calories you burn doing, well, life. Everything that isn't sleeping, eating, or hitting the gym. We're talking about walking your dog, carrying in the groceries, cleaning the house, even just fidgeting at your desk.
Okay, now look at this. This is how your body actually uses energy all day. Your basal metabolic rate, that's just the energy to keep you alive. That's the biggest chunk, for sure. But here's the shocker. See that tiny sliver for your workout? Maybe 5%? Now compare that to NEAT, which can be 30 or even more. It is a huge piece of your metabolic pie that almost everyone completely ignores.
And how big of a difference can that piece of the pie make? Well, it is staggering. We are talking about a potential difference of up to 2,000 calories a day. That's between someone who sits all day and someone who has a high NEAT lifestyle. To put that in perspective, that's enough to burn an extra pound of fat every 2 days, all without setting foot in a gym.
Okay, so if NEAT is this powerful, why are so many of us missing out? Well, it's because we've all fallen into the modern sedentary trap. Our world, our entire society, is literally built to make us stop moving. I mean, just think about a typical day. We get in the car and drive to work. We sit at a desk for 8 hours. We get back in the car and drive home. And then what do? We sit on the couch. It's this vicious cycle that just engineers movement right out of our lives, and our metabolism totally pays the price for it. So how do we break out of this trap? How do we escape? It all starts with what I like to call the NEAT protocol. These are 4 dead simple hacks you can use to start re-injecting movement back into your day and waking up that sleeping metabolic engine.
And really, it just comes down to 4 basic ideas, 4 pillars. Number 1, always choose the harder path. Number 2, make it a rule to stand, don't sit whenever you can. 3, learn to fidget and pace. And 4, my favorite, weaponize your chores. Let's break down what these actually look like.
We're talking about small, simple shifts in your day. Instead of hunting for the closest parking spot, park in the one furthest away. Always, always take the stairs instead of the elevator. Think about getting a standing desk or just get up and pace around when you're on the phone. Even tapping your feet while you're sitting helps. And when you clean the house, really get into it. Put some muscle behind it. None of these things are hard, but they add up to a massive calorie burn over time.
Now, for anyone who works at a desk, this one is the golden rule. You have to break the sitting sentence. Set a timer on your phone, whatever you have to do, and every single hour, stand up and walk around for just 2 minutes. It's a tiny change that interrupts that long sedentary state and keeps your metabolism from just grinding to a halt.
You know, this whole thing isn't just about adding more stuff to your to-do list. It's a complete shift in your mindset. It's about starting to see your entire day, all 16 waking hours, not just that 1 hour at the gym, as an opportunity to move and burn calories.
The best way to think about it is like this. Your metabolism is a car engine. A normal sedentary day is like leaving that engine idling in the driveway. It's on, but it's burning the absolute bare minimum amount of fuel. But a high NEAT lifestyle, that's like keeping that engine revving all day long, constantly burning through fuel in the background.
And this right here, this is the real secret of those people we all know,
the ones we call naturally lean. It's almost never about having lucky genes. It's simpler than that. They're just people who are constantly moving. They fidget, they pace, they take the stairs. Their NEAT levels are always high, and that is the real game changer.
So, that brings us to the end. You've been sitting here listening for about 5 minutes now. I'm going to leave you with one simple, direct question. What's your next move?